Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. This should be the last episode, because we have just a few little conclusions here. We have to meet with Poppy, we have to meet with Ominous, but more importantly, we need to go and speak with Natty. So that is where we are going to start heading. If I remember correctly, all this, I should be able to complete all this in one go. So we shall see. I'm just going to get to a point where I'm able to get back out of the castle, and then we will start flying. But the I will if anybody wants me to continue with any of the various continuations of the various side quests. Well, that's right, this is going to be on the other side. This is going to be all the way down in the southern coast region, isn't it? Well,
Revelio.
You can just keep flying. You can really see how much we've cleared out in this section of the map, though. It's actually really cool to see how much we've really cleared out. But especially after all the excitement of last episode, it is good to just take a chance to do some flying, have a little chat, because that final stand with Ranrock is very much a thing. It really is. That, and there is something that is fitting about the fact that you have Professor Fig die in the end. I think that it's more to do with him as a... Ooh, there's a legendary foe down here.
Revelio.
Oh. It's a troll. Do I want to deal with a troll? I really don't want to deal with a troll. We're going to be dealing with a big old fight with Harlow, as it is, so I'd rather not deal with a troll at this point, if possible.
With a nice mushroom stew.
But, let's see. We should... I just have to remember. It's been a bit since I played. Just gonna look at the map. Yes, I should be there. How far down am I going? Going all the way there? Well. Oh. I never got that flame. That was silly of me. Well, okay. Here at this point, we will just go from here, and actually, because I don't like leaving blue flames unfound, least I think this one's down here. Yes, there we are.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What
There
to
we
do?
are. We won't go in the Tomb of Treachery, but we at least have that flame now. But ultimately, this final stand with Harlow in a way, it was almost more
Lived here, I
significant
wonder.
than the last stand with Rookwood. It's not more significant than the one with Ranrock, obviously, but there is something that it feels kind of deeply meaningful about this stand against Harlow. And this is also going to be where we start to see some of the elements that really demonstrate how, even more so, how Natty and Sebastian are foils to each other. There we go. Going after the Mongols. I'm going to quickly get these balloons while I'm at it. Oh, another landing platform that I missed.
I should investigate.
Let me get that. And as you can see, with that 1 of 8 for this next section of landing platforms, I definitely still have a lot that I could do with this if I wanted to do full true completion. I do not intend to do that. Nice. Just because I don't think that true completion is the most important thing in this game. The relationships that you make with folks, the saving of the school, all that stuff is far more important than full completion. But if people would like to see
Are you ready
me
to finish Harlow?
do more completion, as always, just let me know. Alright, Natty.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Alright, let's do this.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Alright. Well, this is going to be
Keep
this
an eye
final...
out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I
This is
sense
going
he
to-
is close.
be the final
Where is he?
stand.
I do not know. We should look around.
And yeah, that the staunch belief in anything to complete your goal. Okay.
So close. Ashwinders.
Dang it. Oops. I just realized. Oh,
You will guess what is coming. What's your
alright.
Oh, potato! You've been up.
The pulse lane ain't great.
Criticus totalis!
Alright.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Yeah, at this point, you're just annoying. Oops. That was a waste, but let's see here. And here, I believe Harlow will make his appearance
Little
finally.
Nat Sayona in it, and her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Alright, Harlow.
Potential go to waste.
Arrest on the
Dang it. That's not what I meant. Oops. Wrong one. Alright. And just like with wrong button. Oh boy. There we go. Just like with Rookwood. There we go. He's not dead. But he's down. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Oh boy.
Natty! No! Natty!
I mean, I guess I'm glad he didn't do Avada Kedavra. That seemed more logical for him to do, honestly. Woof. There really that many more relationship and such quests? Huh. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
All right. At least she appears to be recovering in the hospital wing.
It is
That
good
is
to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Thanks to you.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You didn't think about it. You just acted.
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father... You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Wonderful. All right. A very good conclusion to Natty's storyline. And yes, that final realization that she has that she is not to blame for her father's sacrifice. That is huge. That really is huge. But I finished that way faster than I thought I was going to. I thought there was a little bit more there. So, I am going to very quickly do a couple other small things before we chat with Ominous and Poppy. Oh, I still haven't been in here. I'm not going to do that, as tempted as I am. I am going to actually... That's right, I still haven't done Solved by the Bell. That's an actual, like, really fun bit, I think. Well, actually, wait. I just remembered. We have to speak to Professor Weasley, then we have another task after that. So, let's actually speak to Professor Weasley. Because we do then have... basically, the prompt then will be to finish up additional things before completing the year, essentially. So that actually does work out well to approach it like that. Oh, Peeves. You have a special knack for tormenting all Hogwarts headmasters, I did expect. Alright. But regardless of if I end up doing more specific taking more time to complete more side quests and such in this game. I will be very particularly looking at some analysis videos. The first of which I'm intending to be a real close look at the connections that I've pointed out between Sebastian, Natty, and how they are related to Isadora. Because she's kind of the linchpin in the framework that we can look at her.
In herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Oh, Professor Weasley, you're so cute.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
And this is probably the most complete I've had the field guide at this stage, honestly.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
All right. So then, that's just going to be complete your Wizard's Field Guide. And the House Cup is the next one. I never noticed that there was a required level for the House Cup. Interesting. Okay. But I do want us to actually very quickly go through with finishing rescuing Rococo. So for that, I am going to fast travel. Because I would like to get Rococo back to his person. That is important to me. I like having pets be with their... Whoops. Come on. There we go. Just want to travel there, thank you very much.
Off on another adventure, are we?
And I may go back to Henrietta's hideaway as well.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
Of course.
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
That sounds like a good idea. Indeed. But let's see here. In part because of... Let's see here. Hippogriff marks the spot. This one should be easy enough for me to get without much issue. I just have to remember which one is Henrietta's hideaway. Cursed Tomb. There's Henrietta's hideaway. Okay, let's go here quickly. This may not be the last episode. I may be defiantly refusing to let this be the last episode. It's just very like me to do that. Let's see here. Just have to remember how I had to go about getting here. So it's under this manor. And I just have to figure out how to get under. This looks potentially promising. Yep, there. This may be a handful. It may end up just being a handful. I don't want to deal with Inferi, thank you very much. See, at least sort of starting to get directions. There we go. That looks better. There we go.
Aloha Mora.
Oh my goodness. I am glad we didn't have to deal with Inferi that were from the manor while we were fighting Rookwood or Harlow and his lot. That would have been very annoying. Oh, hello. Invariably, yes, still going to be dealing with them. Oh, I might have... This might be a legendary foe that I'm dealing with down here, now that I'm thinking about it. The Lord of the Manor. Actually, I'm almost completely certain that that's what this is going to be. Oh boy.
Protego! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Let's get my... Oh, hello. hear more.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Protego.
There we go. Well, we got a dude there. Man, the lighting on this is really bad. Ah, here we are. Ah, there's the Lord of the Manor. I was right. Alrighty. Beautiful. And now... What's this? Mr. Wuthering, I can hear the inferi that Thana summoned drawing closer. It has been an honor to work for Gringotts as a curse breaker. I should have noticed that Thana could no longer be trusted. She was my partner, after all. I hope that you will forgive me for falling short in that regard. Please tell my family that I died fighting. Photine. Interesting.
Hello, Hamura.
Very interesting indeed. I will always appreciate... Okay. And that's our map to the, Hall of Treachery.
Might be interesting to see where this leads.
There's still something here, though.
Revelio.
Is that really it? I thought I saw... Yeah, I saw evidence of a legendary chest there. So where the heck's the legendary chest? Interesting. Well, I'm just going on a general adventure at this point. There we go.
Revelio.
Get my Ashwinder eggs. Let me see if I can get a clear picture of where that legendary chest might be, though. Because if I can get access to that, I would like to. Okay, that looks like there might be a lock here.
Confringo.
Dang it, I mistimed that. Very badly mistimed that. Alright. But we will get this legendary chest, and then we'll be done with this location. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. There we go. God, so precise. I'm not going to complain about the minigame again. I promise. Alright. Sweet. Alright. Okay. So now we're going back to Henrietta's hideaway to get this guy. And Henrietta's hideaway should be just a little further along, if I remember correctly. Actually, look at the map. There we are. Perfect. So I can still get these balloons with ease. Perfect. Just what I want. That's right, yeah. Oof, keeping track of all of the various areas of this part of the map. This part of the map, for me, is such a huge part of what really shows just how massive they made this world. It's really remarkable. I know that a lot of people complain about the alterations and loading screens that had to be put in for the Switch version of the game, but this is a big and expensive game in terms of its graphical and computing needs. So it shouldn't be surprising that there's a need to make some concessions.
Must have been quite stately in its time. What went on here, I wonder?
And it's not a bad thing that the Switch is a less powerful console.
Somebody out there? You should cast my eyes closer. Best to be sure.
There we go.
Someone messing about?
Let's see. You're gonna come out?
Loud. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson! You little coward!
There we go. Alright. I am going to very quickly go up to this astronomy table because it's right here.
Professor Shaw mentioned.
No reason to not go for it right now. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sagittarius. Alright. Lovely. And I hear a troll. But we're gonna work our way back down to the bowels of Henrietta's hideaway. And getting this doodad will be our completion.
Did you hear? What? You're the one.
Yeah. Just make it easy. I don't feel like really fighting you.
Certainly looks to be the place.
Yep. Alright. And we've seen where this is pertinent already. It's right there. And, shoot, there actually are a ton of people to fight with this. In that case, I will do another episode. It'll probably be... I'm not planning to do many more episodes. Just because the main story is done at this point. But we'll do at least one more episode, maybe two more episodes of just the side questing to finish off the game. And the very last thing we'll do is all of the final friendship stuff that we have left. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.